From the outside looking in, Good Enough Start service might look like others, but this innovative service offers something very different. We are a preventative service focused on all babies' emotional well-being, filling the gap in statutory provision. We support the parent-infant relationship because, throughout a baby's first 1001 days of life, parents must connect and nurture their baby by responding to their baby's signs and signals that establish the foundations for lifelong emotional well-being and happiness. A baby's brain develops, from pregnancy throughout childhood, and it's the baby's unique experiences and emotional connections that shape who they will become. The majority of children grow up with a secure relationship, nurtured by at least one caregiver. However, some children can grow up without the experience of consistent nurturing for many reasons. When this happens, the baby can grow up struggling to understand how to build healthy relationships, and this can lead to unhelpful behaviours throughout childhood and adulthood and can affect their mental health. Parents can find it difficult to build their parent-infant relationship for a host of reasons, and it can happen to anyone at any time. Our intervention can empower a parent to meet their baby's needs, even when life is tough for them as an adult. Good Enough Start operates groups for all and a digital service sharing knowledge to shift outdated thinking, encouraging peer support and friendships, and building a support network beneficial to every parent. A less visible yet significant element of the service is a series of confidential home contacts for all and additional contacts for any family experiencing difficulty in developing their connection with their baby, as soon as and for as long as needed. Our service empowers parents to feel confident in their parenting choices, overcome any unhelpful intergenerational myths where they exist, shift thinking, informed by modern science, promote nurturing and informed responses towards their infants. We promote parent-infant relationship information with dads and all caregivers, but primarily mums as our practitioners begin to meet all women introduced by the midwife to the service during pregnancy. From this point, practitioners aim to develop a two-way professional and friendly relationship, so every parent feels empowered to strengthen their unique parent-infant bond. This is the power of Good Enough Start, and we hope you appreciate hearing what we do, and let us know your opinion via our social media accounts.
Thanks to Copeland Community Fund, we can provide a safe, welcome space for all Millom families. So we offer a universal service for all Millom families where we support the parent-infant relationship for the first 1001 days of the infant's life. So my name's Chloe and I'm a parent-infant practitioner with Good Enough Start in Millom. For universal visits, so every family can receive a visit before their baby's born, when their baby's here, age 1 and age 2, and during that time we can talk about the expectant baby, what the family's hopes and dreams are for the little one, bonding advice, relationship advice with them, support the family as a whole to welcome the little one and just thinking about them before they get here. Studies have shown that doing that will improve the relationship between the parent and the infant. When we visit and the baby's here, we can get to know that new infant, get to know the family, see how things are going, try and support them in ways that will enhance that relationship, and listen to the difficulties too and give some support and hopefully some advice for that as well, just to make their lives a little bit easier. Age 1, we're getting to know that with personality now. We've got someone who's interested in the world, has some ideas of what they want to do and play with and what they don't want to play with. They might be starting to talk, starting to give a bit of feedback, so we can get to know them with their families. It's really special. And then age 2, you've got a different person on your hands again as well, so it's getting to know the family. We get lots of different families. We'll get families, it's their first baby, it's their 4th baby, and each family has a different bit of advice that they can offer other members of the group as well. So it's really nice to see different advice be given because things change, different ideas come about, and they can support each other in any way that's useful that time to them. When we meet families, they've all got one thing in common: they're all parents. So we find that families really get on with each other because with that one thing in common, they can support each other in a way that, they can spend the time talking about, did yours sleep last night? No, mine didn't either. And they get that comfort from each other. So it's really nice to see those relationships building between families before, as well as with their infants as well. So it creates a community within our service which hopefully help them going on in the future on school runs and things like that. Copeland Community Fund's belief in Good Enough Start service and its preventative approach has made the service a reality for Millom families.
Hi, I'm Deanna and I work for Good Enough Start, and I'm a parent infant practitioner working in the universal groups. So Good Enough Start started during the height of COVID, so it was very difficult to give the support to the parents. We were able to start a group at the end of the pandemic, which was really lovely, and you could see the effect it had on the babies and the parents. On one of the first groups that we had, the babies were laid down onto the mats and you could just see them, they were just staring at each other because they hadn't seen other babies before, and it was just lovely, and parents were able to appreciate that they were at these groups that they didn't think that they were going to be able to do. Some parents see it as a lifeline, that they know that every Wednesday or Thursday they can come to the groups and get out, see the people, speak to us if they think that they've got anything that they need to talk about. We have a number of different groups that range from pregnancy up until the age of 2. These go through different things. So the first group is from pregnancy until about 2 months old, where we will talk about the baby's brain development. One thing that we're really passionate about is letting parents know that mini moments matter. Sometimes parents think that they need to do all these massive crafts, they need to get all the newest things to be the best parent they can be for their baby. But all that baby wants is for them to be there, to have that time with them. That's why groups are great, because it's time where they're not getting distracted by doing the washing up or doing the house, anything like that. It's their one-on-one time with that baby that they wouldn't normally get. So the next group up is from when the baby is born until the baby can crawl. It's a bit of an overlap, but we do that so that there's new mums that are coming and it's not as scary to come to the first one because it is just a small age, whereas the second one, the babies go from just lying down to crawling, so it can be a little bit more manic, but it's still a lovely group. It's really nice hearing all the parents talking about all the different aspects of parenting. It can help them feel less lonely because they're out talking to other people. We know that different groups aren't for everybody, so we have a number of different groups. We have a walking group that's just out and about. We have the groups here. We also have a fitness group that parents can come to, where they bring the baby with them, because we know how hard it is to have time for themselves. So they bring the baby with them and they can do exercises with other local mums. We've got Instagram and Facebook and a website that all have different messages on them, because we've noticed that different people, like some people don't have Facebook, some people don't have Instagram, so it's just making sure that we can reach that larger audience. So the messages that we put out are information about bonding and attachment, little snippets that they may not know. We'll put information about the groups. One of the things that they really like is pictures from the groups, so that they can see what other parents have got up to, and I think seeing those makes more parents come because they see the lovely activities that we do. All the activities are based around the parent-infant relationship, so it could be something as simple as playing peekaboo, but during that time it's just that one-on-one time with their baby and they can go home and do it. We do like to make keepsakes on all the things like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, which they all love. What's really lovely for parents is they know that we're really here for them through that first 1001 days, from meeting Chloe before the baby's here and coming to groups. No matter when they need our help, we'll always be there to support them.